All right, beautiful people. Big Rob, we got a special guest today down in sunny Miami. Ira Childress is talking to us, folks. How you doing today, Big Chill?
Doing well, everything going all right?
Man, we over here trying to maintain, brother, trying to maintain. I got to put this story up on the screen. This story right here, man. You announced a couple of days ago that you has hired Ray Allen, the NBA Hall of Famer, to be the basketball coach at your high school there in Miami, Gulliver Prep. How did you pull that off, man?
Yeah, it wasn't just me. I want to be very clear. We had a great team of people, our administrative staff, our head of schools, also our president. Everybody was involved. When you have a hire like this, it's never just one person. So it was a great team effort, and just had conversations over a period of time with Ray, and wasn't even about coaching. Just once he showed that he was interested, he has kids in our school system, so that's really good. And he lives right here in South Florida, as everyone knows, and as he was a former member of the Miami Heat organization, the guy that hit the big shot to put that Pat Riley calls one of the biggest shot in Miami Heat history to help them win that championship. Over the Spurs. So he has a deep rooted history here in South Florida, and is an excellent basketball mind. Sometimes players can be great players, but Ray was not only a great player, but has a great basketball mind, and I'm excited what he's going to be able to bring to the table for our student athletes.
That's tough, man. You're gonna be supervising a Hall of Famer basketball coach.
Yeah, I don't look at it that way. I look at it as we working together as a team, man. And I tell you, Ray, he's really serious about this, and for him, basketball is basketball, whether it's NBA, college. I mean, he loves talking basketball. He loves teaching the game of basketball. And if I had a son at this age, I would be excited. If I had a daughter at this age, I'd be excited because he's also going to be director of basketball for boys and girls. So, and coaching our boys varsity as well. So, just a great basketball mind and someone who's known to give back to the community. So we're excited. I mean, the country's excited. Let's be honest. When this announcement was made last week, it went nationwide, and everybody was talking about it. And when I got a text from you, I knew it was big
No,
because
no, no.
you guys you guys are big time, and your program is big time. So I knew it was a big deal when PA and Big Rob reached out.
Are you funny, man? That's what it is, Rob. Ira has that spirit that you connect with people. I mean, you're around Hall of Famers, and you're around coaches. You worked in the NCAA, but you have a gift, man, and God has he's been using you for a while now, and I see how things are working, man. I'm just honored to know you. I'm honored to know that you never gave up. People don't you don't have to be from the big city to have a big impact, and you're from a small community like myself, but you having a major impact throughout the country. Because right now, you put pressure on some other athletic directors, bro.
Yeah, thanks, PA. It's one of those things where sometimes we are things are bigger than ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And always coming from where I grew up, and we talked about many times in public housing and all of that. I was always thinking about what's on the other side of the tracks, and then the other part of that is how can I help other people see what they can do in life? You know what I mean? If they put in the work ethic, and they get the education, and they do all the things that is necessary to get there. I wanted to show people that, hey, you know what, your dream is valid no matter what surroundings or where you come from. And I read that quote one time. I think it was for one of the great tennis stars. So I don't want to take credit for the quote, but the quote stuck with me. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that I always try to do is give back and show people, hey, you know what? Even if you come from tough communities like we come from, you can still dream big and you can still achieve great things if you do the necessary things and put in the work to get there.
what made you and I noticed because I've been with you a lot. You represent Baldwin, Michigan, because sometimes people they get in big cities, it's easy for them to say I'm from Michigan or I'm from they might lie and say they're from Detroit or they might they might name the next big noticeable city. But you always represent Baldwin. Why is that?
Yeah, because it means a lot. Because it's the poorest county in the state of Michigan, and it was when I was growing up. But it was a lot of good people there, and a lot of good people instilled some great values in me and in that community. And growing up in that community, took pride in being a Baldwin Panther and being a part of the school and being a part of the athletic programs. All of those things really helped shape me as the person I am today. So even though it wasn't glamorous and a lot of people from there they were told what they couldn't do. I wanted people to know what you could do, and I wanted to let them know that I'm from Baldwin and BHS, and we have a lot of pride. I was just back there, in fact, a few weeks ago in the summer, and we also all do our summer celebrations. We were able to do that again this summer, and really hopefully inspire the youth that is there now to understand that there's something great out there for them if they stay on the path, even though it may be tough right now. Just stay focused. And same thing you guys are doing in Muskegon, have been doing for years. Now you're in Orlando, Muskegon, all over the place. What you've done, PA, you've been a pillar of the community. I had that same approach because there's somebody watching us right now and wondering, you know what? Hey, can I do that? Or can I be out there? Or can I get there? And my message has always been, yes, you can if you put in the work.
Now, Big Rob, you got something for Chill?
No, Chill, is he the first NBA player to coach a high school program?
I don't think so. I think there's been some other NBA players who've coached high school. He may be the most popular, and I don't know that there's ever been any other Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers.
Yeah, I mean that's the difference right there. I mean, when you think about Hall of Fame, there's a very select few, to make it to that plateau, and obviously Ray is one of those. But I will say, you know what? He's he's just not only a Hall of Fame basketball person, but a Hall of Fame person. And that means a lot too. Something that someone that the student athletes here at Gulliver and around the world can really look up to and say, hey, you know what? I aspire to be like him and some of the things that he's done on the court, but also off the court as well.
Wow. Are you prepared for these students that's going to be moving to Miami now from all over the country? Yeah. I mean, because Gulliver Prep is already a school that these kids want to be at. I mean, it's the best in its class.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, it's obviously that can happen. My focus is taking care of the student athletes we have here and making sure they're everything is good to go there. And Ray wants to make sure our program is where it need to be, and the focus is on not on him but the student athletes that he's serving. So we're excited. We're excited. We know it's going to be a big deal. We're expecting to have big crowds at games and stuff like that. So we'll be prepared for that standpoint. From a logistics standpoint, we'll definitely be prepared for that. So it's definitely a big deal, and we're excited here at Gulliver to embrace it.
Man, you're a bad dude, bro. You're just a bad. I'm just thinking, Rob. I mean, you've been at Gulliver Prep now just what, a couple years?
This is my year 3.
You already got recognized as the top in your game for athletic directors, and I've seen your school how they are competing now. And you guys are already good at academics, but you're competing on the sports level now, and I know this school it's an elite school. I mean, let's get it, no doubt about it, Rob. If it was college, it would be like a Harvard. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
It'd be like a Harvard, but now he added that sports component to it.
Right.
Bruh, that's amazing, man. Hey, I don't even. For you personally, I'm like, what is next for Chill? Like, man, you killing it right now, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm just really focused on, here right now. Everybody's asking me that. Getting, what is next? What's next is I'm gonna walk out to football practice here, make sure volleyball everything is going there. I'm just focused on the here and now, and then if other things, opportunities come down the road, we'll address them at that point. But here I'm here to serve our student athletes at Gulliver and make sure they have the best experience. And the one thing I will say to all the athletic directors out there, after safety, you want to make sure your student athletes are safe, and and obviously they're getting it done in the classroom. But after those couple things, work on the student athlete experience. You want to make sure your student athletes have a great experience, whether they're star players or not, whether they have famous coaches or not. You want to make sure they have a great experience, because there's no do-overs in this, as we talk about all the time. They get 4 years to go through high school and have a great experience. So that's one of the things we want to provide our student athletes. Here is a great experience, and I don't have time to look at what's next right now. I got to focus on what's right now.
What's right now? Are you guys going to win a state basketball championship?
I definitely want to go out on a limb and predict that. I know we're going to compete hard. I know we're going to, give our best effort and be outstanding in the classroom and outstanding in the community. I can't say we'll do those things. I don't know about a state championship.
But can you guys take athletes from all over the country, or do they have to be a residency requirement?
Yeah, I mean, we're not a prep school in terms of like,
We lost your audio there for a second.
Here, you have to go through our admissions process and all of that, to come to Gulliver. It's not just athletes. You have to go through our admissions process as a student, and then you get the opportunity to potentially come here. But I'm not involved in that process. That'd be through our admissions office.
Are you gonna get your guys to play Jones High here in Orlando, man?
we
Oak Ridge.
Play some games in Orlando. In fact, I think we are playing a football game in Orlando coming up here this fall, PA. So I'll definitely be in touch with you there, because I'm looking forward to coming up to Orlando and playing that game.
So which Michigan college could get you back to Michigan, to the cold weather?
He ain't going back, bro. That's a wrap.
I'm not going to answer that one, but I appreciate it, Big Rob. I love the state of Michigan. That's where our roots are. But right now, I'm good here at Gulliver Prep, and I'm going to keep working, man.
Look, he don't want to say it.
Hey, I know the school. I know Jawan Howard called. I know the school. That'll be a lot of pressure right there, man. The Jawan called, say, "Hey, man, I need you to be my AD at Michigan, bruh." He might be on a private jet every other day. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of hard to turn that one down right there, bro.
Hey, you guys are something else, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys, because you guys have been, very supportive over the years, and all the great stuff you do in the community. Seriously, it's amazing, and 103.7 The Beat, and all the different things you're doing in Orlando now with the radio station there in Orlando, PA, man. Hey, keep doing it, man, because the community definitely needs that, and we definitely appreciate all the work you guys are doing, for sure.
All right, thanks, Chill, man. Much love, man. Our praises to God, man.
All right,
have a blessed day down there, bro. Take care. All right.